Chapter 7. Hunted. I guess we're going back to Propast.
Following the terrorist attack on Propast, where 8 I officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members, the Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propast district remains under full I lockdown and 24-hour curfew. We're now joined by Marek Farah in Propast. And Marek, how are regular people in Propast handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted, almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propast. There's security everywhere, and everyone who goes outside is subject to random searches and arrests.
What's that?
There is a 24-hour curfew in effect.
I already started.
People are allowed to traverse the district as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think
everything is closed, Rika, but rations are distributed to residents of Propast on a regular basis. Medical personnel are on constant standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Has there been any indication of how long this lockdown will continue?
The Syndicate is not saying, Rika, but spokespeople have hinted that Propast will remain under
Not bad for your table to put the pen there.
After the election in...
Let's sit down.
We appear to have lost our connection to Marek Farah in Propast. We will attempt to re-establish the connection. In the meantime, when we come back, we talk to someone very close to Marxist leader and terrorist mastermind Marta Rebus about her dark and...
What?
Shit. Power's out again. I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
Wonderful. My journal is updated. September 28th. This year just keeps on giving. I'm going to call this the giving year. We began with a coma. The second act climaxed with my friend turning suicide bomber and me back in a hospital. Hello, fancy skin grafts. Goodbye, awesome ponytail. Oh, so that's what happened. I just cannot wait to see what the third act of 2220 brings. Great wealth, awesome sex, and many, many fruity drinks, I imagine. Yeah, it's been a long summer. And now I'm stuck in my apartment with restricted wire access, shitty food rations, and no way out of Propast. Not only that, but I'm out of a job. Mira let me go via a recorded message. Classy. But I'm not upset. Propast is under total lockdown, so there's no business. She couldn't afford to keep me on. She could have told me in person, though, but... I'm actually surprised I haven't succumbed to a deep and abiding depression yet. Maybe they've put something into food rations? If so, thank you, our magnificent corporate overlords. Speaking of my mental health, I haven't been able to get in touch with Roman. They told me he stopped by the hospital to check up on me, but I was covered in grafts and probably looked like shit. I guess he's left Propast. Must be the hair. The hair works magic on everyone. For sure. At least I still have Reza. Even though he's not around, that's the one positive thing in my life right now. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's been rough, but we'll make it. Love conquers all, etc. Puke. So, what else? I'm forcing myself to record all this now because if I don't, and someone finds my decomposing corpse in this depressing apartment, most likely cause of death, choking on a half-baked rationed since chocolate cookie, they will never know the true me. Note whoever finds my body, delete this journal stat. Anyway, joking aside, did I make the right decision giving the data to Sully? I don't know if you did. I mean, it amounted to nothing. Baruti left Europolis. I lost a good friend. Reza fled to Iceland with the data, and the Hand hasn't been able to publish it yet. Sully's gone to God knows where, trying to pick up the pieces after the Syndicate shut him down. It's a big mess, and I feel responsible. Should I have given the data to Baruchi instead? If I had, maybe the story would be out there right now. Maybe so. But we'll never know. What's done is done. And there are no second chances. So, dear reader and finder of my decomposing body, it's been a shitty few months. I eat terrible food. I watch way too many reality shows, I sleep like 15 hours a day, and I have no interaction with anyone. I might as well be dead. On the positive side, I'm getting a lot of reading done. And a lot of writing, so to say. Anyway. That must be the kitchen cabinet with the eerie red glow. Yeah. And there's the fuel cell. Take it.
I can jiggle it a bit. That sometimes works. Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one.
Lovely.
And I know just the person.
You do? Get a new fuel cell from Mira at the Pandemonium. Wonderful. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that.
Zoe Meyer Castillo, your district is subject to syndicate mandated martial law. Please submit
Martial
an
law.
approved destination or return to your home. Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. I will accompany you.
Please, don't talk.
What is that thing?
First sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go.
Wonderful. I do like your new hair, though. It suits you. Let's go, silly drone. Oh, they gave me an arrow to... Yeah. You're authorized to do anything you like. I even get an arrow so I don't get lost.
To your vessel and don't deviate from your
I wonder what happens if I choose another path that I'm not supposed to go. I can't even do that. Everything is guarded. Oh well. There, see? I've been a good girl. I've gone straight to where I was supposed to go. This sounds eerie, really. I see you are all right.
Blueprints of bots and what looks like neural interfaces. It's an ancient artifact that spins black vinyl discs with analog music on them. Basically magic.
Magic. We call that a jukebox.
Look what the bot dragged in. Maybe it's
Hi.
something I ate, but I actually feel relieved to see you, Petal. Are you alright?
I'm really not. You?
You know, it is not exactly vivacious company. It's been quiet around here since we closed shop. I apologize for firing you with a pre-recorded message, by the way. Company policy.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Right.
You said you closed shop.
There's no business. We don't even have wire access. It's like being on a really shitty desert island without sun, sand, or coconuts. Or wire access.
Or
We're
wire
actually
access.
thinking about heading back to Mumbai. Well, I'm thinking about it. We will tag along wherever the road takes us. Anyway,
Sounds good.
you're here for your dreamer.
What?
My dreamer?
I fixed it.
What?
You had your dream machine delivered to me because it was broken about a month ago.
I did?
Does any of this ring a bell?
No.
Your friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up. He looked like a Jaeger. I thought he was
What?
here to blow my brains out, but he was very personable.
What was wrong with it?
An early batch, bad soldering. I fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings WATI servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on you or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway. Still, it is a licensed product.
Huh.
There may be other security measures. I cannot be
Thanks for
100%
blocking.
sure that it won't alert WATI. There are unlicensed streamers out there without any security chips, But Mr. London has that market locked up here in Propast.
Well, there's no way I'm getting to Mr. London
I
anyway.
wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, then why the house call?
Oh, fuel cell. The power went out and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Kutia. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
Okay, thanks. I hope I can afford that and I don't have to look for money somewhere. It's a fuel cell. Yay!
So how much do I owe you?
Consider it your severance package. If we're ever back in business, there will be a job for you. You're not too bad, Kurtia, despite appearances.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Use the fuel cell to turn the power back on in your apartment. Okay.
Wait, what happened to that data I decrypted for you? Who did you end up giving it to?
I gave it to the Hand, but before they could publish
They
it
were shut down. Where's the data now?
with Reza.
In Iceland?
Iceland. The final refuge of rogue journalists. You didn't keep a copy?
I didn't want to risk it. Stupid, I know.
You may have just saved your ass. Too bad about the story, though. When is your Jorbo coming back?
I really don't know. When they feel it's safe, I guess.
That story needs to run, Kotria. Whatever it takes, make it happen.
I know. I'm not sure there's much I can do about that from here. I guess I'll see the bot again and get an escort home, or at least a convenient blue arrow.
You have expended your
There you
daily
go.
timeout.
What?
I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Don't bother, I know the way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as mandated by martial law.
How about every breath I... Oh, I'll give up.
Every step you take. Let's go back to home. Who's that?
Miss Castillo,
Oh, hello.
Queenie is requesting your immediate audience.
How about the
Sure, but
bot?
what about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location. Have a nice day.
You
Oh.
can come on board now.
Thank you.
Impressive.
We do our best.
I'm glad you're back on your feet, Zoe. I was hoping to see you again before I left.
Oh, you're leaving?
You're leaving?
I heard the Hand was shut down. You had friends there.
I
Friends. Boyfriend.
did.
The Hand was going to publish an article about Waticorp conspiring with both Unity and European Dawn when the Syndicate shut them down. But they still have the evidence. My boyfriend Reza brought it to Iceland. The data's safe there, but the Hand hasn't been able to publish it.
There's still a chance to make things right then. This is why I wanted to speak with you. You knew the
Really?
woman who set off the bomb.
Yeah.
Nella.
You were there.
Oh, she sent me a
I tried
package.
to stop
I wonder what
It
happened
was
to
too
that.
late. I don't believe she planned to kill anyone. She wasn't.
I think
Nella
she
was a
did.
good person. She cared about people.
About people, but not about
She
the
gave me
eye.
something to keep safe, but I lost it.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Maybe it could have explained why.
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads,
No one knows. I know.
my friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the Eye, not to kill anyone.
I knew it.
How do you know this?
Nayla needed someone to help her assemble the device. Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught. Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But
They?
she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
Everyone is expendable. It all leads back to Waticorp, Zoe. They are consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too. But first, there's something you must do. Your memories.
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The Dream Machine.
Be very careful. Powerful
I do?
forces are converging here and elsewhere.
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Faded.
What?
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we
I don't
both
understand.
make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up.
Okay. I'll try, I think.
You can come out now.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman, Hannah.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Waticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. I only made deliveries.
Sometimes
You
that's
know
just enough.
Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guess when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
Why do you think you were drawn together? Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal clear.
But you're telling it like it's a fact.
Divides indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now.
Oh, she has a floating chair.
Has been looking for me a long time.
How cool is
I
that?
A loose thread. I promise I'll find you again, Hannah. Your journey is just beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
Okay. Cool. I want that chair. She left her teacup. Why would you do that?